Hey everyone, this will be just a very quick overview of the Amazon Fire tablet lineup here. I have all four newest versions that you can get, with these two being the plus versions of them. Then there's also the non-plus versions, which I do not have. But they're essentially the same thing, just with more RAM in the plus versions. So starting with the cheapest and the smallest, you have the Amazon Fire 7. Here in the US, it is $60, 7-inch display, not HD whatsoever, but again, it is pretty dang cheap. Next, you have the HD8 and HD8 Plus. These are HD displays, 8-inch displays. They are not full HD, they are just 720. They are just your standard HD displays. Again, they are 8 inches. And for the Plus version, like I have here, it is $120 here in the US. Next, we have the HD10, and like I have here, the HD10 Plus, 10.1 inch full HD display. It is the nicest display of these three, not including that one. It is also the biggest of these three. Again, 10.1 inch full HD display. It is $180 for the Plus version. And with both of these, you can save a little bit of money and buy the non-plus versions, but you will lose 1 GB of RAM amongst a few other things. The biggest thing is the plus versions of these two give you 1 extra GB of RAM. Again, $180, $120, $60. Then we have the newest one that just came out recently. This is also the biggest, and it is definitely the nicest of any of these. That is the Amazon Fire Max 11, 11-inch display. It is a nice, beautiful display. It is definitely the best display out of all of these, and the build quality is definitely the best as well. You are talking though $230. Now my pricing here is all US pricing, and it is also for the base storage configurations. And again, if you do not want the extra gigabyte RAM amongst a few other things, you can save a little bit more money on these two and get the non-plus versions. If we flip these over, it's hard to tell in this video, but these are all plastic. This is not plastic. This is a nice metal. Again, they will look better in real life, of course. And this one actually looks nice and premium. These three are just kind of plastic, and you can definitely tell they're not the most expensive of devices. Not to say that they look bad, especially the HD8 Plus actually gives you a little bit of a texture on it, which actually feels really good in the hands. But the Max 11 is, besides from all the fingerprints on it, is definitely the nicest design here. Definitely the nicest quality as well. Again, these are probably be a bit more durable since they're all plastic, and that's what Amazon has always claimed. They are more durable. And this is definitely the nicest looking. Now, these are all, of course, budget tablets. I mean, their most expensive tablet is only $230, which for a tablet is pretty dang cheap. But each of these kind of do, they're kind of for different people, I guess you could say. Like if you want just a tablet for very basic tablet uses, these two are going to be just fine. They are good for reading. They're decent for reading. I'd go with the HD8 because it has a better display. They're decent for reading, for watching YouTube, light web browsing, very light gaming. They're okay for that type of stuff. This is a little bit higher end. It's a better processor in it, a little bit more RAM. You can play a little bit better games than you can on these two. But again, it is still going to be a more budget-friendly tablet. I mean, it's not going to be very high-end gaming or anything like that, but it will be faster than those two, a little bit better than those two. Now, if you actually want something that can do most games at least, even if they are only on lowest graphics settings, like this can run Genshin Impact actually decently well, just in very low graphics, in the lowest graphics. But you can do things like Call of Duty on here, you can do Pokemon Unite, do Roblox games in higher graphics. Most games in Roblox will actually play even on max graphics, which is not possible with these other three for a lot of Roblox games. Yes, you can still play Roblox on these, just in lowest graphics, and some games will actually kick you from Roblox, even on the HD10 Plus. Not going to happen on this. This will definitely be the best tablet of these four if you want to do gaming. So basically, of course, the cheapest is going to be, I don't want to say the worst, but the worst of these four. And of course, the most expensive is going to be the best. Again, it depends on what you want to do. Just very basic tablet usage. These three are going to be okay. This is definitely going to be your best bet as long as you do not mind spending that $230, which again, these days for a tablet is actually pretty cheap. As you can look at like the Google Pixel tablet that also just came out. It's 11 inches as well, and that is $500, where this is only $230, so half the price. Now, of course, Google is going to be a bit better, but this is actually a rather decent tablet, especially considering that price. Again, just a quick overview of these. Again, if you want the best Amazon Fire device, definitely want to go with the Max 11. Let me know what you think. As always, I appreciate you. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.